I realized that September evenings were special. The combination of rain, the changing leaves, and the calm streets created a warm, cozy feeling. Even a simple walk from the office to the bus and then home could be beautiful. Life was not only about work and responsibilities. Sometimes it was about noticing the small moments that made a day special. After a while, I got up and prepared a cup of tea. I could still hear the soft sounds of the rain falling earlier. The memory of the people, the umbrellas, and the puddles stayed with me. I thought about how different the city looked from the window of the bus. The small details like the reflections of lights and puddles, the smell of wet leaves, and the movement of people made everything feel alive and calm at the same time. I sat by the window looking at the quiet street outside. The city had slowed down. The shops were closed, and the streetlights shone softly on the wet pavement. The leaves on the trees were moving slightly in the light wind. I felt that everything was in balance. There was a rhythm to the city, a quiet music that only someone walking slowly or riding the bus could notice. I remembered how people had hurried past me on the street. Some were tired, some were laughing, and some were just moving with purpose. I was part of the city for a short time, and then I became an observer. That was a pleasant feeling. I realized how important it is to notice the beauty around you, even in simple, everyday moments. The tea warmed my hands. I watched the colors of the evening sky. The clouds were slowly moving, and the last lights of the day were soft and golden. I thought about tomorrow, about going to work again, and about the next September evening. I knew that even a small walk in the rain, a bus ride, and the short distance to my home could bring happiness if I paid attention to the details. As I finished my tea, I felt completely relaxed. My home was warm and comfortable. The city outside was calm and peaceful. The simple things, the smell of wet leaves, the reflections in puddles, the sound of wheels on wet asphalt, were enough to make me happy. I felt a deep sense of contentment. Finally, I prepared for the evening. I listened to the quiet sounds outside. Occasionally, a car passed, and the soft echo of the tires on the wet road reminded me of the city. I smiled again. Life in September had a special charm. Even ordinary days could become memorable if I paid attention to them. The rain, the people, and the city lights had created a small story for me. The story of returning home, of enjoying the journey, and of feeling peace. Before going to bed, I thought about the small moments of the day. How the rain made everything look fresh and magical. How people moved quickly, yet the city still felt calm. How a short bus ride could give a different perspective. And finally, how returning home created the best feeling: comfort, peace, and happiness. I felt grateful for the small beauty of everyday life. The soft rain, the autumn leaves, the city lights, and the warm home. Everything made a simple day feel special. I realized that happiness could be found in small details, in the calm after work, and in the quiet moments on a September evening. I went to bed thinking about the rain, the people, the trees, the bus, and the wet streets. I felt happy and relaxed. The evening had been perfect. It was a reminder that even in ordinary life, small details can create a beautiful story. Returning home after work, observing the city, and enjoying the autumn atmosphere had given me a wonderful feeling that stayed with me, even as I fell asleep.